what does scalability mean to you? Well, to a routing protocol, it's the ability to grow. And I need you to picture something in your mind. So a network might consist of maybe just a few routers when an organization begins. And then we, through growth, we find ourselves getting more and more complicated. We build in WAN connectivity, and we have another site. And now another WAN comes up from over here. And we need more routers over there. Now, each of these routers is a termination point for subnets. And I just keep on doing this. Let's get out my pen so we can get really wild here. And we add another network, more routers. Now we're starting to get to a point, topologically speaking, this number of routers is not that large, but we're growing, right? Our organization is going to grow, and as the organization grows, the network grows. And as the number of subnets that you need to represent grows, your routing protocol is increasingly burdened. The number of routes is the biggest thing. The number of adjacent routers used to be more of a factor than it is now. We used to have topologies where we would have the core of a network built, and we would use multi-layer switches to run in the core. And then we would connect them via a layer 2 network. And the problem with this is, boy, things can get really wild. We can get really, really wild when we have a layer 2 network connecting up a number of devices. Why is that? Because each of these devices would need to peer with the others. Each of those devices would have to peer. And there's, in fact, an equation. The equation is rather scary, and I won't bore you with it. But the number of adjacent routers triggers more peering, more neighborship, and it becomes more of a problem. So we like to have fewer neighbors on a shared link. What else? The number of routers in the network. Yeah, number of routers in a network. In fact, a good metric for OSPF is 50 routers in an area. It's one of the reasons why OSPF supports multiple areas, is because there's scalability concerns. Network design. Certainly design can come into play. Frequency of changes. Instabilities cause more convergence communication. That impacts the network bandwidth, network utilization, the CPU cycles of the routers, all of which comes into play. The memory. Memory of a medium-sized autonomous system probably not going to impact your modern-day routers. But if you're taking on the burden of internet routing, it absolutely can become an issue for you. So scalability is the ability to deal with this growth and have solutions when maybe the network isn't perfect for that growth. Maybe your network design never really anticipated that challenge. And that may not be a problem, or that might not have been a human failure. Sometimes you can't forecast changes that go on. But there are solutions in OSPF that say, you know what, we can band-aid that. May not be perfect, but we're going to help you out. Same for EIGRP. And so that ability to deal with the realities that our network is going to grow as our business grows, as our organization grows, that reality is crucial to understanding the importance of this curriculum, because these routing protocols are all about scalability.